Okay. So my first slide shows you some, or provides a short overview of our program. The name of the program is clear. We have a 4 semesters program covering 120 ECTS. Our teaching language is entirely in English, and we start only in winter semester. So lectures start normally mid-October. But the formal start of the semester is 1st of October. You have to apply until 15th of July for the following winter semester. So a special thing in comparison to other programs is that we do not collect tuition fees, but we have a semester contribution. I will come back to that issue a little bit later. And we are accredited by FIBAA. So what are our main objectives? So we would like to prepare our students for to be able to judge global challenges, to apply scientific methods, to test the own responsibility and independence, and to master complex situations. And of course, in an international program, you should gain some intercultural awareness. In total, of course, you have to expand, or we expect that you will expand your expertise and your skills. So in the end, your management expertise. Let's have a look on the program details or the course details. So we have 4 semesters. Let's have a look on the first semester. It contains with lectures and seminars. So human resource and cultural diversity is a combination of lecture and seminar. The same is international strategic management. In the second semester, we have 2 seminars. The rest will be lectures. And in the third semester, it's only half of a semester with three theoretical modules called International Management Seminar, an International Management Workshop, and International Economics. So that will last until end of December, and then you can start your practical training, an internship abroad. The internship is compulsory to do it abroad for German students, for international students. They can do it in Germany. I will tell you more about a little bit later. So you have 9 months to do the internship, to go through the master's colloquium, and to write the master's thesis. This is a typical timetable of the first semester. So we try to organize our lectures in that way that at least 1 day is free for your individual plans, like preparing seminars, workshops, and so on, case studies, but also to discover the region and so on. So we are teaching in most cases in presence. So we are a live teaching university. In times of Corona, we moved to online offers, but that's not the typical case at our school. What are key features of our program? So in our content, we try to compare or provide international comparisons and contemporary international topics. Our program lectures, as said before, are taught entirely in English, and our lecturers have a lot of international professional experience. Additional, we invite each semester international guest lecturers. The last lectures came from Southern Oregon University in the US and from France, sorry. We have a lot of projects with industrial partners, so we are strongly linked with our industrial partners in the region. We offer language training in German. From our perspective, it's important for our international students to step into German life and to collect some experience in German life so that you can survive in Germany on your own, and therefore language training is interesting. I think you get also some cultural impressions by speaking the German language. For international students, the compulsory internship can be made in Germany, but also abroad. We offer a business game together with our partner university in UK, the University of Hertfordshire, each year. That's very interesting. So we have roughly 20-25 students on the German side and 10 to 15 students on the UK side. And the UK students visited now in March our university just to make this business game or to play this business game. So that's a very interesting key feature, I think. The third and fourth semester offer a very flexible study planning. So hopefully you can see my mouse. We have here the first 2.5 semester. So they are covering theoretical modules. So that's the input we are going to give you in this program. So that will last, if you start in October, that will last until mid of December. In January starts a very flexible period. So from January until September, the planned end of the program. Sorry, I made a mistake. I think it's January 25. Sorry, that's a mistake I made. It's January 25 and September 25 because we are talking about a 2-year program. So 9 months, which cover the internship, the colloquium, and the thesis. And it's up to our students to place these 3 parts on their own, so on their own needs. So they can decide to start the practical training or the internship early in January, or to shift it perhaps to March or to April. And they can extend the internship from the compulsory 12 weeks up to 6 months. That's very often done. So you are very flexible. You can write your thesis in a combination with an industrial partner, and we support this. That's a very flexible situation, and that's a specialty of our program. So coming to some technical details, our semester contribution has a height of €282 for the winter term, for the last winter term. That's roughly the same in summer. And this payment covers discounts on meals in the campus cafeteria, access on to on-campus cultural activities like university sports, choir, the theater group, and many others. And you get a so-called semester ticket, which provides free public transport within the entire federal state of Saarland. Some words to the cost of living, which is, I think, very interesting for international students. So actually, we count with 1,100 euros per month to cover your personal expenses as for accommodation, food, leisure activities, books, and study equipment, semester fees, and health insurance. Coming now to the admission requirements. So we expect a bachelor's degree in business or economics. So, and your average mark should be better than, or should be at least 2.9 or better. Yes. And we have some minimum requirements concerning the business expertise. So 60 ECTS in business or economics, 5 ECTS in business law, and 10 ECTS in mathematics and statistics. Language requirements are required in English and German. English at the level of C1 of the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, CEFR, and German at the level of B1 of this CEFR. So we think it's important that international students can step easily into German real life, and they can connect with Germans, as of course with German students, but also with other German inhabitants in Saarland. The application deadline is 15th July for the following winter semester. Some words about the application procedure. So we are using UniAssist. At UniAssist, they will make a preliminary check of your bachelor degree and your scholar transcripts. And when you passed, you can apply at our university. So it's a preliminary review documentation. You get the so-called VPD, the German word. So it's a preliminary review documentation. And then you can apply directly to HTW Saar. If you have questions regarding the application process and admission requirements, you can directly contact our email address, apply@HTW Saar, and we have a help desk which serves this email address, and you can get individual advice during your application process. So now some services for incoming students. That's very similar to other universities. We welcome, counsel you, we try to give you orientation and to provide housing support. We have mentoring programs for first-year students and leisure programs. So some words concerning the university itself. We are consisting of 4 schools: architecture, engineering, social sciences, and our business school. Our location is directly in the heart of Europe, close to the border of Luxembourg and close to the border to France. We are a very small state, one of the smallest states of Germany, located in the southwest of Germany with 1 million inhabitants. Saarbrücken, where our school is located, has roughly 185,000 inhabitants. We have all typical issues of a middle-sized city, theater, festivals, and so on. And the city hosts 4 universities. Some sites, the buildings you can see are stemming from the 17th century, and they are very nice, and it's a nice living in summer here, and we have very mild winter climate. So the business school, some operating figures. So we are teaching roughly 2,300 students, 48 professors and 34 lecturers. We have some guest lecturers from private enterprises and public organizations. And we have an internship support service, placement service, which helps to find internship companies. We cooperate, as said before, intensively with our local companies. Some of you might be known also on an international sphere. So that's up to you to judge this. Special features of our business school. So we are a university of applied sciences. So our professors must be qualified in science and practice. And therefore, we are looking for practical experience for our students too, through, in most study programs, mandatory practical work in all study programs, as ours, international management, does as well. And we have strong and well-proven relationships to several universities abroad. Some pictures, just to give you a brief impression. So that's our campus with the building. We have a small lake nearby where you can walk in between your lectures. We have some campus life. In summer, it's very nice to eat and to talk outside and to have some celebrations. That's our graduation ceremony for our students. We book a congress hall and there we celebrate all the night long the graduation. Yeah, not at last, but now I would like to give you some contact details. My name is well known. Please contact our internet. There you can get some more information, and contact our email just to get more individual information concerning your individual application. I'm looking forward to your application and hope to see you next at HTW in Saarbrücken.